They got Wi-Fi brains, snack time hearts. Can hack a code but can't mow the yard. Lost in their screens but not in the yard. Raising kids is a modern art.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Road Code, raising real humans in an AI world, episode 2, y'all.
Thanks for anyone who is tuning in. We appreciate you. And this week we're going to talk about real life skills, consumerism, and why sometimes it's better to maybe thrift or fix or DIY, and how that's like brain building and skill building, more than just clicking a button and buy.
And relationship building.
Or, yeah, conflict resolution is a key skill. Okay, so I was going to start with we did do some DIY, or more like fixing, this week. And long story short, Cyrus got a tent when he was 2. It maybe broke when he was 4, and those pieces he's 9.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Anywho, last year, I actually, before we filmed this, looked at my Amazon account. I bought the string to fix it September 18th, 2024.
Yeah. Long-term project. Long game,
Yeah.
right?
Slow and steady fixes the tent.
We'll eventually get there, right?
So anyway, this week, actually, like maybe last week, I started stringing it and realized we were missing a piece, obviously, because it's been 5 years. And we bought some things from Home Depot that could maybe replace the piece, and now we have a tent.
Many years later, but tent's back.
Progress is progress, baby. So I don't know if we'll use the tent or maybe Facebook Marketplace the tent. Right now, the kids are kind of enjoying having it back, but I think it may be...
Oh, I thought the whole reason was to sell the tent.
Yeah, I think we'll sell.
Okay.
A week of the tent.
And then it breaks again, then it's back in the garage for another 5 years.
Touche. But it was something to do with my hands at night, something that wasn't scrolling, something that maybe saves the environment a little. I find these things rejuvenating and refreshing. It makes me feel very confident. We got the kids involved.
And the kittens.
And the kittens really like the tent, weirdly.
did.
I guess all little creatures love tents.
Remember that.
Yep. If there's nothing
Tent
else you take away.
Just give a tent to the kids and let them play.
Mm-hmm.
Run away.
And then the other thing we found is I was looking for a shoe rack forever, and you'll see behind Trey. That was free on Facebook Marketplace. And you're probably saying, yeah, it looks like it was free on Marketplace for now, but in 3 years, it's going to look amazing. I have a plan, and I've already been hacking at it with a saw a little bit and using power tools, and
There will be a great reveal in 3 years.
Yes.
Countdown from now. We'll still
our
be
100th
there.
episode. You're going to be so impressed. But no, I really do like the DIY aspect, and it is really nice to show your kids that, like,
You don't have to buy everything brand new. You can kind of recycle and reclaim things and like kind of have things that you want, right? Make it look exactly the way you want it instead of maybe settling or just spending more money at something on Amazon or IKEA or kind of whatever, right? There's so much stuff out there that you can actually reuse.
I love me some Facebook Marketplace. And I think like some people's feelings is like, well, time is money. And I definitely agree with that. And I think there's some things that I do outsource, like cleaning. But I do think there's like value in being able to use your hands and build things. And we're always trying to, even like with the room we're sitting in, we installed the floor and we painted and things like that. I think it's really good to build your knowledge, not only digitally, but in the IRL, as they say.
Yeah.
No
Interesting.
cabin.
it's interesting when you're trying to figure out time versus money, right? Because, like you said, you got something free from Facebook Marketplace, but like, is it free, right? Like, how much time and effort and energy do you have to put into it to make it what you want, right? And it's a trade-off between like, okay, do I want to gain this skill? Do I have time to watch this video on YouTube to kind of figure this out? Do I have the energy to go pick something up, go find it and carry it and bring it back? And then you have to sand it, you have to cut it up, you have to paint it, you have to prime it, all this kind of things, versus like, maybe I will just click on something and kind of get it, right? So trying to find that balance between like gaining a new skill, is it a hobby, something you like to do, versus like, okay, I don't necessarily have the time, maybe I will drop the money this time, right?
Totally. We have purchased furniture before. We're not sitting on...
But we made all this stuff.
You can tell.
IKEA made it. You know, we have to make it if you buy it from IKEA.
That is true, actually. But when you say lift it, that just made me laugh, because when I did pick that up off of Marketplace, this is like my ADHD brain, didn't empty the trunk at all, obviously. Went right before work. There was like an abnormal amount of skateboards. It's like double the number of skateboards in my trunk than there are people in my family. Don't understand how that happened. And I had to like be like, I went in the house, brought it outside. I'm like, actually, like, I'm gonna need to like clean my car thoroughly. So I like had to go in like the middle of the road and I cleaned my car for like a good 20 minutes.
Back. I'm gonna go down to the gas station to vacuum everything out, get a nice car wash, spit shining, come back and pick that up.
Yeah, but I got it, and even brought home a list of skateboards too. Okay, so for today's The More You Row, the more you know, if you didn't get the pun.
The more you roll, a little fact to help you grow.
Segment, there's a few fun facts or scary facts, depending on how you look at it. The average American household spends $1,500 a year on stuff they never use.
That hurts.
But I question, okay, so like the string I bought for the tent, last year I didn't use it. Does it count that I use it this year, or do you think it's just annually? Because for me, like eventually, maybe I'll use it. Only 20% of clothes donated to thrift stores ever get sold. The rest are shipped overseas or tossed. And I forget, what was that movie, the documentary?
Buy nothing, yes. I was just about to mention that.
Scary.
You watch it, like all these clothes are just washed up on like these islands, and wasn't India? India, I know, had all their tech parts, but it was like another place somewhere.
I feel like it was in Africa, actually.
It could have been, but it was just like literally mountains upon mountains upon mountains of just like old clothes.
Not even old. I feel like it was like Shein
Oh,
new
yeah.
clothes
Yeah, just
from like
like
these fast
not being
fashion.
used, right? Yeah.
I think they said they got like 100 items of clothes. This is completely off the top of my head, but it was like 100 items of clothes for every citizen in their country.
Yeah, they got more items of clothes sent to them per day than they had people in the country by a vast amount.
Yeah. So it's just piling up on the beaches. So you might feel like you're doing something good, but not maybe always the case. It was eye-opening. Definitely watch it. Do you want to read the last one?
And if you can repair something instead of replacing it, you'll save 25 to 50% of the cost on average.
Yeah. I wish we had a fact about like skill building or like
True, because you're
the
right.
mental, like there is, what would I be doing instead of painting someday this shoe rack behind me, maybe likely scrolling.
When you were sitting there stitching your tent together in bed, you were doing that while watching TV instead of double screening it?
Yeah, I wasn't, is there a word for double screening? Is that what the word is? I know screeping is like when you, did we make up that word?
I don't know if that was the real thing. I think we made that up.
I think we did. Well, it might catch on. If you're looking at someone else's
shoulder,
screen.
man. Someone might be screaming on you.
Yeah, you don't want to screep.
But no, I kind of agree with what you're saying. Like, it's more than just like saving your costs, right? Like I said, it's something that you can gain a skill out of, right? You can gain a hobby out of. Again, you can even like build relationship time in there, right? Find someone that you want to spend time with, and it's like something constructive you can do instead of just like watching TV.
And then you look at it and you feel like,
I did that.
I did that.
Yay.
We'll have to post a picture of our mantle because Trey just re-tiled it. We've never used tile before.
Never. First time.
I'm not going to lie, I did contact our contractor at one point and said, is our house going to blow up? Is this a gas line? And Trey promised me it wasn't, but it wasn't, I guess. We're still here. but it looks great.
Yeah, it does.
And it did save us money, but also I think sometimes it's just cool to be like, I can do this if I need to do this. End of times. If I need to tile my mantle in the end of times, now we can.
Copious amount of concrete.
That's
So much
probably a pretty good skill when the world's ending.
Tiling that floor, baby.
Oh yeah. So yeah, fixing and DIYing isn't just about creativity, it's about saving money, and vice versa. It's not just about saving money, it's about creativity.
Oh, no, not anything but the children. Anything but the children. No.
I made a fortune teller.
Oh,
nice. Okay.
We're back.
Ready? Everyone clap at the same time. Are you coming on my lap? Or are you sitting there?
Did you pull your fingernail polish off already?
Yeah, she did. All right, we took it off with the nail polish remover. Mm.
Mine's gone.
I know. I see it.
Hi, we're back.
Okay, I can't see myself now. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, clap. And stop clapping. Okay.
Hi. My name is Cyrus. You guys know me already. Yeah. The last video, I don't know, but we were in it, so you know us better. This might be loud.
Yeah, maybe stop because it is loud. So we have a new segment and we need your guys' help. Because what I realized this week is we need to work on critical thinking. Do you know what critical thinking is?
Turn those wheels.
It's like when you say, when you say someone maybe walked around the whole world because you saw it on YouTube, critically you could think, that is not possible. Let me look at a map.
What are some of the barriers that make this video actually real?
They swim a little bit?
Yeah.
There's an ocean. That would be more than a little swimming.
No, they swim like a trench.
Exactly. So critical thinking is something we need to work on.
If I find the video, I'll show you.
I don't. I'm
So
sure we'll watch it.
that's why we
Not
came
this
up with
movie.
this
Find the
new.
video.
There's discord in the family. This is how families break up.
Like he said, he thinks the wood's flat, and he thinks that
Flat
Birds-
earther over
birds
here.
are,
Flat earther.
grass isn't real. He thinks it's just green lava.
He thinks glass is green lava.
No.
Oh, grass.
Yeah, I don't believe.
Don't you
in
think
grass.
birds are drones?
I do? Yeah, he didn't really believe anything that's real.
Oh, maybe he is in the Matrix.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, back to our new segment, which is called Question Everything.
Stop and ask what's really true. Question everything, it's up to you.
Question everything.
Why are
Why?
you this way?
Why are you?
Not so loud.
Why do dogs smoke?
Why
do we breathe?
why do we pee?
Why is grass green?
Okay, let's pause for a second. So, here's the question for this week. This is good for you guys because you love getting toys. What are commercials trying to do?
Try to get you attached to like
Try and get your
those
money.
videos and try to waste all your money, and it's like as you so it like tries so you get like you're really attached to that thing, like you always see that, and that it makes you they want you to think that the things that's really good for you. And
I have a good example of this. Maybe Sai could tell the story. Do you remember the thing that looked so cool that we bought and then it was like that commercial was duping us?
what?
The thing from Target with the scissors?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
So we got something and
Oh, Cyrus was going to tell this one.
There was this like animal plushie that it says it has like lots of fur on it and you have to cut it off. But then it came with the fur already off. You got all over the car.
Yeah, so it was the commercial said, oh, cut your pet's hair. And what does cutting pet's hair sound like? An amazing time?
Yeah, an amazing thing.
And was it really you could cut your pet's hair?
No.
What was it like,
You
Smith?
cut hair of the pet.
It was like you got
A pile of hair and a pet, and they were not
Yeah.
attached to one another.
so
So
you can
this is
just
not
take
cutting
off
thing.
the hair without cutting it.
Yeah, and the scissors don't cut anything.
How lame was that?
Pretty lame.
But we like the toy inside of it.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't love a stuffed animal? You can't go wrong. So I guess when we're critically thinking this week, when we watch commercials, right? We have to remember our ads are designed to sell to us. And then it's our brain's job to decide if it's worth it. Okay, well, thank you for helping us with this segment today, guys.
Yes, yes. Appreciate it.
I prefer you not to put magnets near your mouth.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
And we're back.
Human hack for the week. So
Simple, clever, tried and true. A human hack just for you.
So this was actually courtesy of my mother, who is always good at developing independence in our children,
Creativity, independence,
allowing them
to grow.
to light matches and chop with knives and things like that. This is along those lines, I'd say. When we showed up at their house the other day, she was actually had taken out, speaking of things like you're going to stop using and keep, she keeps anything that's like a gadget, like an old mixer or
Blender,
computer,
old microphones,
phones.
old telephones.
She just has a bin of them, and then she puts them out on the ground, and the kids have hammers and screwdrivers, and there is some safety aspects that you have to be, don't give them the blade of the
forget the
blender.
goggles.
Yep, glasses, maybe gloves, depending on the situation, but
They're
they
tough
get-
skinned.
it's a cool way to see like how things work.
Again, kids had a lot of fun with it. Again, just taking stuff apart. They wanted old phones have like an actual bell inside of it, so she was excited to ring that one. They were
Sensory
counting,
experience.
Counting the different microchips in the circuit boards and a bunch of different things, right? And kind of watching the gears inside of the blenders kind of mixed with the wires.
I think it was
And,
a hand mixer even.
It could have been that one too, with the electromagneticness wire coils in there as well. So no, it's just cool. And then it just adds, it begets more questions, and they get more curious, and maybe they want to kind of look into that more, right? The hardware to the tech.
Totally.
We'll try our best, we'll give it a go. A little challenge to help us grow. Big or small, we'll put it to the test. Life's a journey, we're doing our best.
I've been searching for a lot, and I teach math, and a lot of times it's hard to find math projects for high schoolers that can be hands-on and actually effective. So I've been turning to Chat GPT recently, and it's come up with some pretty unique projects, and I thought that's something I can do at home, right? If you have a bunch of different kind of materials around, if you're looking for a craft, you can throw that in and be like, yo, when you have this, and this, and a 6-year-old, what kind of crafts can you make, or what kind of projects can you make? You know, to kind of keep them handy if you're tired of them being on screens or something like that and want to do a more hands-on project. You just don't know how to dive in. AI, baby.
Or maybe we'll see if it does work. Did you actually take a picture of something for math, or it was?
It made a picture for me, and I'm having students use that as an example.
Cool. And then a reflection on the past week experiment and such. So I kind of actually used the idea of thrifting for a birthday party this week. So I found something American Girl on eBay. It was like probably a quarter of the price I would have paid for a brand new. It was just like new. And then I made an AI song to supplement it because that was fun. She called us after and was so excited about it. So it was so sweet and made our kids feel special too.
Yeah.
And then the calendar, which I will post this on our page, is I did figure out. So for the school calendar project, we had been spending hours adding all of the events from the year onto our calendars. And I did actually figure out it is an RSS feed. So we've really wasted quite a bit of time the past few years. So I can show how you add an RSS feed to your current Google Calendar. And I'll also show you how you can add a static calendar, which is your school calendar static, to to your Google Calendar. So those will be on our YouTube page this week.
Sounds good. Good job.
Thanks. All right. So this week, maybe try to go around your house, take some pictures, see if you can get AI to inspire your ideas and craftiness, thrift instead of buy new.
True. Yes. Reduce, reuse, recycle, right?
That's what they say. We would love to hear about any DIY flips you have or any gifts. I will say too, same with like Christmas and stuff. A lot of times I already have a box going for Christmas of Facebook Marketplace finds that I can pull out at the opportune moment.
Or any fun crafts that you come up using ChatGPT or any other AI. If you find any good ones with your typical household materials, post it. Let other people see what you got.
Yeah. Literally just share anything with us. The list goes on. So work hard, be kind, and maybe fix that tent that's been sitting in your garage for the past 5 years.
Way more than 5 years.